What's going on, everybody? So I am back here in Austin for another trip, and this time around we're just going to do one single video because the last few have been so much to edit. I'm still editing the last Austin trip, but check this out. It looks like they're filming something down on a bridge below the place that I'm staying at. So they got the whole bridge blocked off over there, and it looks like they must. I mean, that looks to me in the bottom left-hand corner over there, kind of like a car with a camera on it. I don't know. Either they're filming something for a movie or there's some crazy shenanigans going on, and I'm not going to be able to get to the office super easily. Either way, we're not here for this kind of thing. We are here for Digimon. So, on this trip, as you've already seen, I am rocking the Digimon OG. I have got a Tyrannomon on the version 1. I am rocking a Japanese version 1. And I didn't know this was really interesting. My wife and I just finished an Honesty Hatch, which is basically just where you run 2 OGs, you make them do their fights, and there's no additional ACOMs or punching bags or anything like that. And she was running the version 1 American version, and I was running the Japanese version. I didn't realize that the eggs are different. So cool. I'll put up some pictures of the eggs or something. I thought that was kind of neat. But either way, I'm still rocking a Tyrannomon. She ended up with a Numimon. We had an absolute blast. I'm on day 10 here. I don't think I'm going to evolve, which is wild because I actually won all of the battles as the rookie stages. Well, not all of them, but enough that I should have been able to progress. So not sure what's going to happen. If he's going to Digivolve, it'll be today. But what we're going to be running for this trip is the Pendulum Wind Guardians. I've been having an absolute blast with it. And admittedly, I have not gotten most of the roster unlocked. In fact, I've just made it up to Safagamon, and I just finished a run with Phoenixmon. I don't know if I've released the unboxing videos yet because, unfortunately, I messed up the audio for my buddies that were unboxing with me. Sometimes those things happen, but I had talked about in that I was going to use Safagamon to beat the tournament area or the battle arena, whatever you want to call it. I'm still at the last stage, so we're doing the best we can. Safagamon, I still have him from the moment that I unboxed that video, but we're going to be hatching a new egg today. So let's go ahead and hatch an egg and see where we end up on this trip. All right, let's get it going. Oh, bummer. I wish I'd had the sound on. Oh well. And we have a new Digimon. Awesome. Can't wait. Cannot wait to see where this one ends up at the end of this trip. All right, I've got to head to the office. It's like a half-mile walk, and it's like 25 degrees. It's freaking cold. So either way, I'm going to go ahead and get bundled up. We're going to head out, and I'll check in with you guys later. Take it easy. All right, so we are back at the end of the day. It has been an insane day. We were super busy all day long. Literally left the office and went straight into dinner, and that's where we have been for most of the night. So I've not had much of a chance at all to really keep up with the Pendulum Color. I have been keeping up with the OG just because I don't want Tyrannomon to get any care mistakes. I'm right there at the cusp of evolution. If it has happened, then I will be stoked, but I don't think it will because I was at day 10 midday. I know I'm going into day 11 on that thing, and I haven't seen an evolution yet. So I know that I've not had any care mistakes. I know that I've met the battle requirements. I'm getting the feeling that I probably just didn't get an Evo on that guy. But either way, let's go ahead and check in and see who we've got, because I know that when I left off, I was at my rookie 2, or I was at my baby 2 stage, not the rookie stage yet. I've not done really any training. I tried to get some in today, but I just really didn't have much of a chance. So I'm probably going to do kind of this thing. So I've been playing the Digimon World game, not the original, but the one that's out on the Switch. I can't remember exactly what it's called at the moment. But what I've been doing is trying to figure out kind of the evolution mechanisms in that game because I don't like looking up everything. And so this most recent kind of cycle, I guess you could say, I basically treated the rookie levels like absolute garbage. And then I treated the next level really, really well just to see how that would kind of turn out for me. I figured I might do something kind of similar with the Pen C just because of how busy we were today. So like I said, not a whole lot of training, lots of care mistakes. But yeah, let's check in with the Digimon and see what we've got. Yep, and here we go. We can see still rocking that Tyrannomon. I gotta say, I absolutely freaking love this sprite. And look at that. Do you see that nasty scratch on the screen? Oh, I'm so bummed about that. Like, yeah, I don't know. I even mentioned on an Instagram post earlier today that I saw one of those new Zen cases, and I was like, I wasn't gonna get one, but now that the screen's got a scratch on it, there's a part of me that wants to get some just to protect the screens. But yeah, let's check in with Tyrannomon here. Wow, this is difficult. I don't have any of my normal stuff that I've got. Normally I've got all kinds of like tripod setups and everything, so it makes it a little bit easier. Here we go though. Yep, 11 days. You can see he's at 99 weight. I've been making sure that he's fed up protein, no care mistakes, but at 11 days, very unlikely that Tyrannomon is going to evolve. So yeah, I guess we'll see how long I can keep this guy up. It's amazing the moment that they kind of fail their evolution requirements there, the hunger hearts just start depleting so quickly. It's really crazy how fast they start depleting. Anyways, yeah, so that's what we got for Tyrannomon. Let's check in on the Pin City. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. I'm not super sure who we're going to have on the Pin C. Oh, look at that. We got Mushroomon, or Mushmon, I think. Really cool Digimon. He's currently sleeping, so we'll just go ahead and put him to bed. Oh, not cold. That's not what I want. No. Don't go in the fridge. Light off. All right, he's going to have a snooze. And as you can see, it is late. It is nighttime. So there you have it. Another awesome day with the Digimon. Not a whole lot of adventures today, mainly work. That's cool. I brought him along, and you know what was really cool? A bunch of the guys at work were asking about them, and we kind of got to talk a little bit about the good old days of the late 90s and when Tamagotchis first got introduced, and a lot of them had played with them before, talked about them, knew about them, so it was cool to be able to show them like, hey look, they're still around. They're still progressing. There's still new Digimon stuff coming out. Kind of still new Tamagotchi stuff coming out. I'm sure there's a whole lot more to that that I don't even know about. But anyway, so we'll check in tomorrow morning. And tomorrow is going to be a little less eventful from a work perspective. I'm hoping to actually get to go play at some local tournaments for the Digimon card game. But we'll see how it plans out. I'm not super sure what all we're going to be getting in. How's it going, everybody? Good morning. I hope you're doing well. So it is my second day here. I figured we'd do a quick check-in. And so let's dive in and see what's going on with the Digimon. So as you can see, we still have Tyrannomon, which means we failed our evolution line. He's definitely at 11 days today. And then we've also got our Mushroomon. Check him out. Just a happy little dude. I love this sprite. I think it kind of just exhibits a lot of emotion for a fairly simple sprite, in my opinion, but absolutely love it. So anyways, I realized I made a grave mistake this morning. So check this out. It says it's 8:43. It is 7:43 here, which means this guy's had basically 2 hours to just have call mistakes, or care mistakes, not bad. So as we can go through and see, I already took care of his hunger and strength for the most part, but he's got no condition, which is kind of a bummer, but you know what? I'll get a bunch of training in today. Let's go ahead and get 1 training in for the morning. Send those mushrooms, my friend. Awesome, very cool. So as I mentioned today, it's going to be hopefully like a half day's worth of work as far as the actual stuff I'm here for, and then I'll be able to wrap up a bunch of my other offline work that I got to get done. Once that takes place, we're going to go out to, I think it's called like Space Goblins Collectibles or something. Goblin something for the collectibles. Hopefully we're going to get in some card games. So that's going to be really exciting. If they don't fire, I'll at least buy some packs or something and just support the local shop, and then maybe we'll do some opening. But we are back from the Space Goblin collectibles, and I gotta say, it was a really cool shop. Unfortunately, we did not fire Digimon tonight. There were literally no one else that signed up, which was kind of a bummer. I was sort of anticipating it, but either way, it was really cool to get out and see another shop. And since I was the only one that showed up, they did give me some promo cards, which I'd got a Galemon that I needed. I've been wanting to, prep for the next Vortex Warrior set coming out. Super stoked to get that. Really friendly shop too. Like, just really nice guys that were working there. It seemed like they had a really good crew. They were playing some unique games, like a Star Wars trading card game I'd never seen. They were teaching a bunch of people how to play One Piece tonight, so I got to see a little bit of that. Pretty cool looking. That seems like a really interesting game. since I didn't get to play a full night's, just got back into the hotel room, and I did pick up a couple of packs of Digimon cards, so I figured we go ahead and dive in and check them out, and get a quick update on the Pen C and also the Digimon OG before I fly home tomorrow morning. So first up, let's take a look at the Pen C and see who we evolved into. Nice, look at that. We got a Togemon. We're gonna have to wake him up. Yeah, look at that guy. Look at those gloves. What a cool sprite. I have yet to get Togemon. This is the first time I've unlocked Togemon, so wow, that's really cool. I really, really dig that. That's super dope. All right, sweet. Now we got some sound. It feels so good to hear that after having to have it off all week long for work. Nice, look at those, he's spraying the needles. That's so dope. So freaking cool. In fact, let's go ahead and let's change our background on this. He's out in the wild, but let's throw out... Not unlock. Oh, you know what? You know what? We got this. We got this. We gotta be true fans. There you go, Digimon Professor. I hope you're happy, brother. And on the OG, I'm pretty sure my buddy passed. All right, I had to move the light a little bit because I was having a hard time seeing, but let's check in, and as you can see, yeah, we definitely did this. And I kind of anticipated that once I felt that Evo line, I figured this would happen. I really couldn't pay a whole lot of attention to Tyrannomon today. It's all good though, it's just part of the game, so let's go ahead and hatch another egg. You know, it's funny because I have been playing through the X devices, I've played through the DM20, I've got the Pen Zs, the Pen Cs, I've got the Digimon Color. Honestly though, nothing beats the OGs. There's just something about this device, especially like I've got the blue one, and I like it a lot because it's not the one I grew up with, but it's similar. You know, it's like the same model, same color, and everything. This green one though is new to me, and there's just something about this. I could seriously probably just run this device for a long time and be super happy. Either way, get those out of the way. Let's go ahead and open some packs. So we're gonna start here with BT14 Plastics. What do we pick up? Goldramon. That's freaking cool. I don't think I've got one of those before. Nice, my man, Edamon. I love it. Freaking love. Look at the Gazimon back there. Love this Edamon. That's so cool. Super cool. Ooh, Magnadramon. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. And yes! I love it. Numi X. I've got my hands on 2 of these now. This is my 3rd one. I freaking love Numi X. That's so cool. Exceeding Apocalypse. What do we got? Nice, Hercules Kabuterimon and a Shu Yulin. Very cool. Now we're making our way into Beginning Observer. Not as familiar with this set, actually. Keelysmon, Hacker Judge, that's cool. Tyrant Kabuterimon. Wormmon! Nice. I'm pretty sure that this Wormmon is one that a lot of folks actually run. Very, very cool. Oh, cool. Peldramon. I got another SR. That's dope. All right, cool. So we've got a very awesome Peldramon there. Let's go ahead and get into Secret Crisis and get past the cards for the folks that are not interested in that. And Sakoyamon. Oh, wow. I don't think I've got any of those. And then we got a Morphomon. Very cool. Awesome. All right, so last night here in Austin, we've had a good trip. I say we, I've had a good trip. I think everyone else did too, at least all my work buddies. I'll be flying back home early tomorrow morning. So yeah, it's gonna be a good flight home. I've got some meetings I gotta get into at the end of the day, and we'll check in with the Pen C tomorrow, see where we go. Not super sure what Togemon can evolve into because this is the first time I've gotten into this Digimon. I don't know what's next, so we'll find out tomorrow. Either way, I hope everyone has a good night. we'll check in tomorrow morning. Hopefully I can go grab some breakfast from that place last time I was here, Snooze AM. Freaking awesome. We'll check in with everybody in the morning before we get on the plane, and hopefully we have safe flights home and everything. But yeah, take it easy, everybody. We'll see you later.